Welcome back, MTG Joe here, and we hit Diamond 4 floor, which means let's have some fun, let's be the trolls, let's be the bad guys, and there's a new Tibalt's Trickery combo. So with Historic Jumpstart Horizons, Throes of Chaos was printed, so 4 mana Cascade. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Cascade, how it works, when you cast that spell, you reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card with converted mana cost less than the casting cost. In our case, the only card cheaper in our deck is Tibalt's Trickery. So we always cascade into Tibalt's Trickery, and then Tibalt's Trickery counters the throws, and then we get to hit any of our top end cards. So what we do is basically just mull till you have a hand where you have Throes of Chaos. We're playing like 31 lands in the deck. And then it also has Retrace, which allows you to discard a land from your hand to cast this card from your graveyard. So you can do this up to 3 times, basically cast the same throws 3 times with Tibalt's Trickery. And what are our payoffs? We have Mind's Desire with Storm. We can get basically 3 copies of it off a single throws. Sarah's Emissary that we can name like protection from creatures. It's kind of a lock in some ways. Cure Our Best to Sea Gods, Genesis Ultimatum, Emergent Ultimatum, Ugins, Omniscience, and Ulamogs. The mana base, if you don't have these lands, you can just play Mountains. I would say maybe a World Tree, and then Radiant Fountains. But I'm just playing some white lands as well, just to be able to cast some of these 6 drops if need be. So we'll see how it goes. Let me just make sure I'm not on Plat 1 win away. This will be more of a fun one. And then we'll go back to some more legitimate constructed. This is Magic the way Richard Garfield intended. This was the one I was fooling around with. I was in a car yesterday driving in the back seat and played a bunch of it. Just kind of get to 4 lands. My dog decided to come upstairs, so this hand won't work. So Jingantha could be Niv, can be Burn. So really, you just need the throws. So unlike, you're only going to be able to get the effect on turn 4, where Tibalt's Trickery typically can go on turn 2. But Tibalt's Trickery requires you to play 0 mana spells, which you can then potentially cascade into. So it's 2 parts. With this, we only need 1 part. 4 cards. Alright, well, here goes. We need 2 land drops in a row. Opponent's on burn, so they will put us on a pretty fast clock. This is a meme deck. It's not intended to be tier 1. Oh, okay, well. You know what we can't beat? Roiling Vortex. Alright, got that one out of our system. The turn 2 Roiling Vortex. Tibalt's Trickery counters it off Cascade, so we take 5 damage off each of our spells. So it's not something we win against. We're trying to cast stuff for free for 0 mana. Alright, let's see. Let's try not to mull so low. Worst case, we're handing out free wins. I'd rather Ugin. Okay, so we just need 1 land. 1 land in the next 3 draws. This could be Elves, could be Gruul. Oh, this might be Life Gain combo. Yeah. So this is actually the deck that I got upwards of Diamond with, 15 and 2 with the Scurry Oak Life Gain combo. So they could technically win with this Collected Company. No! Thalia taxes us. So I need to get to 6 mana here. Because Thalia's gonna tax this. That's like the worst card. So they're one card off. Okay, I'm just... we'll go again. If they didn't hit Thalia, we could have done it next turn, but the problem is we need to get to really 7 mana to hit any of our payoff cards, which with their board, we're not going to get there. It's not looking too hot. We've had Roiling Vortex and Thalia played against us. Can we just, like, one time have it in our opener? Yeah, we're just going to concede. This is a volume game. We're going to try to get one. We're going to do the thing once. This is a do the thing meme deck. It is not consistent. But we are on the floor. Alright, so this is 9 lives probably. Could be Jeskai control, which we got to deal with counter spells, which will be annoying. Okay, so it just looks like normal Jeskai. The one thing is we do have one Tibalt's Trickery in hand. Let's see if they tap out for like an Narset here. Let's go for it. We got a bunch of lands, so we can keep redoing it. So Tibalt's Trickery counters the throw. Cast Omniscience. Got him! Deck is busted. Turns out if your opponent doesn't cast any spells other than an iteration. Alright, now's the win streak time. Every game will be done by turn 4, win or lose. Some games will be done before we even get to draw a card. This hand's not what we want. So this is burn. Just keep our life total high. Can we stop drawing all our good stuff? Sure. Wizard's Lightning. So they have 6 points of burn in their mana base. Also just ripping. Holy hell. talk about okay, so we're dead to a land, we're dead to a burn spell, we're dead to a creature with haste. We needed like Emergent Ultimatum to get like Omniscience. But we would have been dead anyways, we didn't have any life gain. Opponent just was like, rip land, rip burn, rip burn, rip burn. One more turn we needed. Could have Throsed again, we would have tapped down all their stuff. Then could have stolen some of their burn lines. Even one more life to spare. That looks good. We go first. So we just need a land here. Drawing Trickery is not good. Okay, they're on Dragonstorm. So we can counter, potentially, the Dragonstorm. I'll take a Nugan. Your memory lapse. We're actually dead if they have Mizium. Not Mizium. Mizzix Mastery, because they can just target the Dragonstorm. They don't have Scholar, they can have Burial Rites and create a loop, but they don't have a Terror of the Peaks. Just like one turn. Don't have it for one turn. So they'll create the loop with Terror of the Peaks. We needed them just to not have it that one turn. This might be a short one. Didn't have much time today to do a full-fledged, so I figure we do this to at least get a video up, and then we'll probably do Hardened Scales maybe next. Okay, that's fine. We can cast it from our graveyard. Reanimator. Could have a big one coming down. What are we getting? Gingital? So our hand's going away come next turn. Let's see what we get. I feel like we've gotten fairly unlucky. But also, our opponents have drawn pretty hot. We just need a land here. Land, they get some Burial Rites, Sheoldred. No, we'll give it one more shot. Just because if we hit a land, we could emerge an ultimatum. I don't know if this is better than the other version. I feel like not being able to get it on turn 2. Some of these effects on turn 4 just aren't as impactful. They'll get back Ulamog. Alright, let's give this one more. See if we can get that 1 pip. Because then we technically came out ahead. So if you don't have the wildcards for this, do not spend wildcards. It's not consistent unless you really want to just play memes. Let's put back Hooli. Let's put back Genesis. Please tell me it's not mono blue. Let's play another one. We can't beat a counterspell deck. Also giving them till turn 4. Maybe if we were on the play, we had Tibalt's Trickery up, but they're likely playing like Memory Lapse, Spell Pierce, Lookout's Dispersal, just a bunch of cheap counter spells. The hand was actually pretty good if we were just playing against any other random deck. Mono blue tempo's not surprised to even see it that high. It has a terrible Elves matchup. It's probably the biggest deck of play draw disparity. Come on. I'm actually curious the stats. This deck is busted. We are 13% win rate. Oh, it's the same player. It's the same person. The same mono blue player. It's doing the bug again where it's pairing us up against the same people. I want to get an actual playable game in. No point of us just sitting while they counterspell everything. Okay, new player. It's unfortunate. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go full spike mode. We're gonna go into full control. I'm very excited to get Thaliad here. a non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast. It's fine, we cast. What we got? Hey, finally a good one. So let's get Omniscience, Sarah's Emissary, Mind's Desire. And we cast them so it gets around Containment Priest. I screwed up the order. Gonna get all lands. Protection from creatures. Omniscience. Alright, that one was probably the best one we're gonna get. We're up there. Diamond tier 1. So let me switch over quick and see how we did. Stats powered by Untap GG. Free to use. Tracks all your stats. 2 and 8. Terrible deck. Terrible results. We did give some free wins to Sizzin because we didn't want to play against Mono Blue. The deck can do funny things, but it's really inconsistent. Play at your own risk. But thought we'd do a fun one, and we'll be back to play some more regular constructed. If you want to see what actual like real decks look like, you can see like tracks all your stats and stuff like that. This is the Historic Life Gain combo, 15 and 2 with it. So we play real decks on the channel. Just this one was more of a meme. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you have a great one, and we will catch you next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.